Hello, my name is Nathan Iseminger, and this is my end of course reflection on my three main takeaways from the coursework. As I reflected back, the first thing that I took away came from our LinkedIn Learner activity, and it has to do with Bloom's taxonomy and how I can use that to affect deeper learning with my students. The next two come from Lang's text, and it has to do with the concept of connecting information and then also motivating students. So first, Bloom's taxonomy. I'd encountered this previously, but never really looked into it. I'd heard about Bloom's taxonomy. Separate from that, on my own, I had been conceptualizing learning on like a hierarchy of needs, like a Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So Bloom's taxonomy and the structure of it was a revelation to me. Air traffic control students in our program spend most of their time on the bottom two tiers of remember and understand, and they get to the application tier in the air traffic control simulator. I intend to try to take them to the next analyze tier by introducing some real world case studies that they can look at in class to break information down and apply what they've learned to the real world. The next takeaway came from Lang's text, and it has to do with the concept of connecting. A lament that I and my colleagues have in the air traffic program is that a lot of our students really don't bring prerequisite knowledge from prerequisite courses forward. For example, we have tower operations 1, 2, and 3, and we'll get a tower 2 student that acts like they've never encountered tower operations before. And it's really tricky because they spent, an entire semester or two getting to this point, and we need to find a way to help them connect. It was informative to learn in the reading that I probably am making some assumptions as an expert about these connections being automatic, but that novice learners gain this information in what Lang calls islets, and that they need help connecting these islets and connecting these principles. One way that I can do this is with aircraft arrivals and aircraft departures. These are concepts that we build upon, and I can give them a scaffold of lecture as they come in and have them fill in the details in hopes that they can make these connections and bring that forward in other courses. The final takeaway also came from Lang's text, and it's the concept of motivating students. Our air traffic control students, by the time they reach their senior year, are pretty worn down. There's a lot of information they have to memorize and apply, and there's a lot of at-home studying. And two ways that I can help motivate them to finish, according to Lang, is number one, show enthusiasm. As a 20-year veteran of air traffic control, I've got stories that I can share to help show my enthusiasm and hopefully lend some of my enthusiasm to them. And that connects to the second one, and that's evoking purpose. They need enthusiasm to understand the purpose, which isn't hard to do in today's environment with air traffic control safety being top of the news, top of the headlines. My job is to evoke the purpose in these students to understand that they're going to contribute to safety, and they're going to help turn these negative headlines into positive headlines when they reach the workforce.
Created using Powtoon.